I'm Marianne Getz, and I've had the pleasure of working with Wolfgang Puck for more than 20 years. I'm excited to share with you how to get the most out of your Wolfgang Puck pellet oven. I'll provide you with helpful hints and troubleshooting tips so you can be as excited as I am to find out the range of items you can make in this oven. So let's get started. It's important to make sure that you have all parts accounted for prior to assembling. The following items are located inside the oven chamber: your 2-piece chimney, the pellet tray handle and oven door handle, the oven door, the temperature probe, the pizza peel with the folding handle, and the reversible pizza stone. Inside the pellet tray you will find the pellet chute handle, the flame deflector, the bag of parts containing the pellet handle screws with the locking nut and the upper chimney wing nut. Also the pellet grate. Make sure you place the grate in the pellet tray as shown to allow proper airflow. Extend all 3 legs until they come to a stop. Both handles are universal. Affix one handle to the oven door as shown and the second handle to the pellet tray. Insert the flame deflector into the slot of the upper chimney and then insert the chimney into the receptacle in the oven housing as shown. The slot for the flame deflector should be facing the front of the oven. Affix the upper chimney wing nut to the chimney, but do not tighten yet. Affix the oven door to the front of the oven by sliding the top of the door under the tab on the oven and swing the bottom of the door into the oven. Insert your pellet tray into the back of the oven. Slide the upper chimney up about 3/4 of the length of the lower chimney and tighten the wing nut. Ensure the proper placement of the pellet grate into the pellet tray. The proper orientation is very important, otherwise your fire cannot breathe properly. Use an airtight container to store your pellets and keep them inside the house. Humidity and exposure to the elements will cause your pellets to swell, and you will be unable to keep them lit properly. Any brand of natural wood pellets or fire starter sticks will work in your oven. I recommend using a measuring cup filled to the 1.5 cup line. If you overfill your pellet tray, it will not be able to stay lit. Notice how I still have the upper row of air vent holes on the pellet grate exposed. Use a natural fire starter, either fire sticks or a fire starter kindling. Do not use those dosed with fuels or additives. Place the fire starter over the top of the pellets and light it. Make sure the door is properly placed on the front of the oven and the pellet chute lid is closed. Once the flame has started, place the pellet tray into the oven. It will take approximately 15 to 20 minutes for the fire to reach the proper temperature. The flame should be rolling across the top of the oven. Once the proper flame is achieved, add 1 cup of pellets every 6 to 7 minutes to the hopper. Set a timer to let you know when it is time to add more pellets. Use a long metal skewer or a screwdriver to poke down the top of the pellets to allow more air to enter. Airflow is the key to keeping the fire going. Your oven is ready for your first pizza launch when the stone is at least 600 degrees Fahrenheit. You can use an infrared thermometer to measure the center of the stone. If you don't have a thermometer, it will take the stone about 30 minutes to reach 600 degrees as long as the flame has stayed properly lit. In order to ensure a smooth launch, sprinkle some cornmeal onto the pizza peel before placing your pizza onto the peel. Once your pizza has been placed on the stone, immediately place the door back on the oven. It is important to rotate your pizza every 1 to 2 minutes as the source of the heat is closer to the back of the oven. There is no limit to the variety of pizzas you can cook in your oven, from frozen in just 4 minutes to fresh in just under 90 seconds, depending on the thickness of your pizza. Even make a dessert pizza in your oven that the kids will enjoy. The pellet oven is not just about pizzas. It creates perfect steak and fish, chicken wings, and more. When cooking foods other than pizzas, we recommend using a cast iron skillet for that perfect char. White smoke billowing means that the flame is out. Each time you add pellets, poke them down with a metal skewer or screwdriver. Place oven in a sheltered area outside, at least 4 feet away from structures. Carefully remove half of the blackened pellets before adding a cup of fresh pellets. Do not fill to the point that the top holes of the grate are blocked. You can easily keep your pellets lit by purchasing an inexpensive barbecue fan or barbecue blower that allows you to inject air through the pellet chute to bring the flame back in seconds. If using on a windy day, face the back of the oven into the direction of the wind. There is no doubt there's a learning curve when cooking with a pellet oven, but if you follow these 4 tips, you will be successful every time. Store your pellets inside in an airtight container. Keep the flame fed. Give the oven enough air. Don't overfill the tray, and always poke the pellets down after each refill. Be patient. Allow the pizza stone to reach the proper temperature. I hope you find this video helpful, and once you understand the process, all you're going to be thinking about is, what are we making in the pizza oven today?